my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? A lot of you in the comment section said, Fumi, you know what? I'm in my 50s now. I'm turning 50. I'm 49, 48, 51, 52, 3. And I want a date. You've been giving all of these 10 tips, but what about us? And I said, why not? Well, first and foremost, welcome, my darlings. My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, I am so honored that you guys are, asking me these questions, and I'm really, really honored that I can answer them. I also married later in life. I was 39 when I met Ola, and I married at 40. First and foremost, I want to let you guys know that your 50s and 60s, you are still relatively young. Why? Because we are living longer, way into our 90s. So being in your 40s, 50s, 60s, you are relatively young. Yes, you are, because we are living so much longer. Having said that, if you are approaching your 50s or you are 50, I'm going to divide it into two. If you are 50 and you have never married, or you are 50 and you're finding love again. This goes for the guys, I suppose, but the girls are the ones that asked me. These are the tips I can give you. Guys, I see it all the time. Don't go for young playboys. You're 50, you're 50. I'm 53, I'm 53. I am not trying to date a 20-year-old. It doesn't make sense. I don't care whether you are hot, your body's smoking. My body's smoking too. But you are mature, it's the head. A 20-year-old wants MTV. We're at a stage where we're watching CNN. Who is the next president? Politics, all kinds of table conversations that a 20-year-old does not care for. And they cannot play us and stay up all night. Yes, they can. I can't stay up all night. I can't. I used to be able to. I can't do it. Don't be that girl. Don't be that woman, please, that's dating somebody 20 years younger than you. Don't do it. That is my advice. You don't have anything in common. As far as I'm concerned, he could be your son. That is my advice. That's a big number one. Don't go dating for guys 20, 15 years younger than you. If you are 50 and he's 40, okay. I can kind of, be okay with that. Again, like I said, 50s and the new 30s. These girls out here are looking like fire. They're hot. They're put together. They want to get married. They want to have children. I also want you guys to take into account, now that we have raised the age up for boys, for the guys, he might most probably have a child or 2 or 3. So you have to take into account, if you are looking for a serious relationship, that you're going to be a stepmom. Just like J-Lo. J-Lo just married Ben. I think Ben is a few years younger than her. Ben has 3 kids. She's a stepmom to 3 children. Be open to the fact that you will be a stepmom or you will have a blended family in the event that you've already had children. So I want you guys to walk in saying to yourself, at this age and stage, most probably, if he's 48, 49, 50, 55, 60 even, he just might have a child or 2. Number 3, date within the bracket of 10 years younger, 10 years older. So if you're 50, do not shut the door on the 60-year-olds. Because when I tell you, these silver fox guys are silver fox. They're hot. They're keeping it together. They're working out. It's a different time, like I said, because we're living longer. I think that we are really looking younger, longer. So you got some 60-year-old guys that are really gorgeous. Don't look and say, oh my God, he's too old. He is not. Age is just a number. Be open to that gap. If you're 50, 10 down, 10 up. All right? Okay. Number 4. Again, my darlings, don't sleep with him right away. No. You don't know him well enough. He's not earned or invested in you. So why? Go out for dinner. Go out for drinks. I would suggest actually go out for drinks first. At that stage, he should pay for the drink. He should. If he's interested in you, he should. Go on dating sites. You have to open up yourself to all and every opportunity. Let family and friends know that you are interested in dating, because you would be surprised. Oh, I have the right guy for you. And he's single too. His wife passed away and he's got this beautiful cottage. He's so nice. You guys will get along. You love the same things. You know what? Let me give him a call. Are you available? Do you want to come for a dinner? We're having dinner at his house. Be open. Don't say, well, I know this or whatever. No. Because you also want to have somebody that you're going to grow old with. Because what is the point? If you are asking me, Fumi, you know what are the tips and stuff that you give me in my age to settle down? These are the tips. Because we're not going to be dropping a heart in the club. No. You are going to be meeting people through these other avenues. And you don't have to sleep with him right away. Get to know him. Get to know what he likes, what he's about, and see whether it aligns with you. Always have in the back of your head, I am looking for something permanent. I'm looking for a man to grow old with. Into my 60s, into my 70s, into my 80s, into my 90s. I'm looking to grow old with this person. Because your children, if you've had, they're living their own lives. And you realize, oh my God, I'm still kind of sort of young. My vision is still kind of clear. I want to enjoy my life. I want to meet somebody and fall in love with a person and, spend weekends with, going to the Sunday markets or, reading the comics on the newspaper or making a roast together and enjoying the winters and the autumns. You want somebody that you love and loves you, that you can spend quality time with. So it's good to be realistic. Good to be realistic. Be realistic. It can be sometimes different from what you're asking as opposed to what you need. Oh, I want him to be this, da 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 da. Nah, it's not a cartoon character. This is real life. And you also have to step up your game. I always say it. If you're this stupid fly, I'll kill you. I promise. He's gone out. He heard me. You also have to step up your game. 100%. You have to be desirable in every way. You want a good-looking guy, you should be a good-looking girl. You should be able to take care of yourself. Have your manicures, your pedicures, get your hair done, wear some light makeup, lip gloss, if that is it. Do your brows, at least that. And you have to go out. Go to where they are. Go to the pubs. Yes. Go to libraries. Sports. Football. I really don't know any guy that doesn't like football. You have to go to where they are. You have to be open to it. I hated football. I couldn't care less. Ula loves it. Now I don't mind it because he loves football. Sunday, that's his thing. He loves it just the way I love Colombo. So we have 2 TVs. We compromised. You would be surprised, my darlings. Try to go on holiday with other girlfriends. Go on holiday, go out there, be fun, even for a weekend. Go with yourself and a girlfriend. Go with your girlfriend and go out. Go out to parties. Go out to places where you think you will meet a reasonably decent guy. That's why I said the nightclubs are what? They're kind of out. You have to go to birthday parties. You have to go to weddings. You have to go to dinners, Christmas parties, office parties. You have to go. You have to sharpen up your wardrobe and you have to let everybody know that you are single looking to settle down. Yes. Okay, you're going to ask me, how many dates should I have before I sleep with him? I would say 12. 12. So that at this point, you kind of sort of know what the two of you are doing. You're older. He's much more mature. It's a much more mature relationship. This is a man I'm hoping that you have asked, what does he do for a living? Does he have a mortgage? Is he renting? because it could be the same thing for you. Are you renting? Do you have a mortgage? Not everybody does, most especially when perhaps they've had a divorce and they had to split assets and everything. He can't have two mortgages. So you find out where he's at, what he's willing to do, because perhaps you guys will give up your residencies and you'll get something together. So it's important for you to know what kind of financial situation he's in. Don't go from being single to being robbed, because sometimes out of being desperate to say, I found a guy, I'll take anything, you find yourself in a dilapidating situation. Don't try it. Don't try it. Also, my darlings, don't bring baggage of your past relationships. Don't talk about your past relationships in a very negative light. Oh my God, this is... Don't bring that energy to new blood, new fire, new possibilities. Heal. Get rid of all of that negativity, because we will be able to see it. He will be able to see it right off the bat. And he'll be like, I'm not trying to inherit anybody's baggage. Right there and then. Some guys will say, oh, she's 50, she's coming with a lot of baggage. That is not true. Some girls don't know how to just let that stay in the past. I know you've been hurt, but this is a new day and things could change drastically for you. And you're living a fabulous, fabulous life. Again, like I told you, I married when I was 40. I had past relationships. When I tell you, when I see the guys, I'm like, I dodged the bullet. I dodged the bullet. I dodged the bullet. But I was always laughing. I was always smiling. I was always positive. I didn't talk about the past relationships unless Ula asked. And when I told, I said, yes, it didn't work out, oil and water, but I'm here. It was always positive. Just the way you guys say, Fumi, I love your laugh. You're always laughing. People gravitate to positivity. People gravitate to having a good time. People gravitate to people that make them laugh and forget about their dreary parts of their day. That is going to be you. And you are mature, so it's not like you are dressing crazy with your cheeks out, with your bust out. You are solid and you're looking fabulous. Another thing, revamp your wardrobe. See what is... Come to me. See what is out there. I will tell you right now, a ponytail will always work. Have a ponytail. Pull that hair back, unless you have like your natural hair, which is always gorgeous. But you know what? Pull the hair back. Get one or two nice tops. Revamp your wardrobe because you are going out. Pop culture, current affairs. That's another thing. Find out what's going on. Here, there, and everywhere. Because that makes you interesting. You have conversation. You have stuff to talk about. Being in your 50s is just the beginning. It's just the beginning. I am so proud of all of you. In our 50s, oh my God. It's a completely different kind of era from our parents, from our parents' parents. If you were 50, that was it. No, this is the beginning. And I tell you this, from the second that I held Adrian in my arms, I knew that I could adopt. If you want to have a child, you can adopt. Why? Because the love is the same. You think, oh, because, he inherited your genes, that you will love him differently. I almost died. I had a C-section and I suffer from fibroids very, very, very badly. And when I had the C-section, they mistakenly cut open one of them and I had to have blood transfusion. So, I'm not doing that again. No. For a lot of you say, Fumi, you should have, Fumi, you should have. No, I nearly died. So, fibroids is no joke. I went back and I had another operation again because of these fibroids. And I've just left like a couple of them there to say, you know what, I'm kind of sort of done. So, if you want to adopt, adopt. You will love that child in a way that you cannot begin to understand now. Because when you hold that child, the mother is born. I have a couple of young adopted daughters. They're in their 20s. I love them. I find myself buying things for them. How is school? You know, how are they doing? I just realized when Adrian was born, the mother in me was born to all. So I want you to not think you are too old to not have children. That is not true. That is not true. We live in a world now where you have IVF, of course, you have surrogacy again, you have adoption, you have foster parenting also. There are so many ways to love a child, to really give everything that's within you to another person and raise that child into a wonderful human being. You will be so proud. You will be so proud. I promise you. And that is it, my darlings. I hope you enjoyed this. You let me know down in the comment section. And yeah, I will be doing a lot for the 50s, for the 60s, 70s. I just had a friend of mine. She's in her 80s and we were talking. And I'm honored. I'm so honored because I have some of my little ones that I love, like I said, in their 20s. I even have like a 14-year-old whom I kind of foster alongside her mom. And I have friends in their 90s. You know, it's a wonderful thing. I'm honored. I'm so honored. All right, my darlings, all of my love. You'll be asking me, what is this? This blouse, would you believe I wore it on my honeymoon? Yes, I just got it out of storage. And I was like, oh, wow, look, yeah. I'm wearing shorts underneath. I don't want you to see. And I said, you know what, why not? And of course, you know, I have a ponytail and just, you know, like a light brown lid and a coral lip, and that's it. All right, tits, I'll see you guys later. All of my love. That's it for the 50s. Go out there and spend the next 40 years of your life with the right guy. Can you imagine? You got 40 years. You got 40 years. 50s, 60s, yeah, please. You're doing it. I'm so happy that you're not giving up. Bye.